Hey everyone, Electra here. It's been a day here in Grayslake, Illinois and surrounding areas. I am at the same Starbucks for the third time today. That tells you how things are going. It's a long day. It's a lot of driving out here. I'm driving more in like the far northern outskirts of Chicago, practically closer to Milwaukee than I do in St. Louis by far. In St. Louis, everything's 15 miles or 15 minutes away. Here, of course, I'm just looking at various apartments and everything seems really spread out up here. I know Chicago itself is totally different, but so I had an interview this morning to be a substitute teacher in Grayslake, Illinois, and I think it went pretty well. Sounds like I have the job. Once I just have to get my substitute license for Illinois, and saw a few apartments. A couple of them, like one of them, like didn't even talk to me. I was like the only person in the office was locked behind a door, and I think there were two people in there, and I don't know, it seemed like it was like a corporate thing, or maybe a district manager was like there. And in other words, but long story short, I got in there and no one ended up talking to me, even though some guy, looked like the big shot. He looked at me through the window and didn't really seem to think I was important enough to come talk to, so that sucked. And that's one of the apartments I kind of liked the first time I was here, but then I went way out west and southwest to an area that I had never even like considered, because I figured it's just like too far west, too far out in the boonies. And the apartment was top notch, and it was probably just out of my budget. I could maybe make it work, but it was a really nice apartment. It had everything I wanted, but I was tipped off that it may not be the best area for me personally, if you know what I'm getting at. And so then, long story short, I get a phone call while I'm at this apartment looking at it, and it's a company near Chicago O'Hare Airport, one of the ones I applied to like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't really expect a call. I just did it just so I could, just to do it. So I was applying to almost any job in Chicago that I could be slightly qualified for. So this would be like airline adjacent. So I'm staying here another night to go to this interview tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna drive down to O'Hare, get another hotel down there, and we'll see what happens, and we'll see. Maybe I'll make another video when I get down there. Have a good one. Bye.